guys, I am back. I know it's been quite a while. It's been a couple of weeks actually, but I was traveling abroad and it was so much fun. I wanted to film a lot of it for you guys, but I couldn't. It turned out I couldn't film that much. I was so busy because we were touring all through Israel, so it was so much fun, and I am going to try to show you guys some clips of some of the food that I tried. But yeah, it was so much fun. But I'm glad to be back home, and we're going to be making Christmas cookies, gingerbread Christmas cookies, Christmas tree cookies, because I have this little cookie cutter here, so we'll see how that turns out. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the video. No need to waste time, right? I am so excited because I've been waiting all year to do Christmas videos, and it's finally here. I cannot believe it. So we've got to jump on the grind and get as many Christmas recipes in as possible. I'm going to still try to keep them healthy for you. All of them may not be oil-free and all of that, but they're still going to be healthy and alternative to the regular recipes that we usually have during this time of year that's just filled with so much sugar and butter and all that stuff, which it is once a year, so I can kind of understand why, but we're still going to make an attempt to make these traditional recipes a little bit healthier, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The recipe today is going to be oil and gluten-free and dairy-free. So we're going to start off with a flax egg. Now, flax egg is just ground flaxseed with some water. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that into my bowl here. Okay, so we've got our flax egg in here. Kind of feel like I should be using my clear bowl so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So let me trade up bowls really quick. Some of my date lady syrup left today, so we're going to be using that instead of molasses, but feel free to use molasses in this recipe. It's, you know, it's the traditional ingredient that we put in gingerbread, right? So throw in some cashew butter, which of course is going to replace regular, you know, butter. So we're just going to throw in the cashew butter. And don't worry, I'll put all the measurements and everything at the bottom for you guys in the description box, so don't worry about that. We're going to go ahead and throw in some vanilla extract. There's no limit to vanilla extract, guys. You can do 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Just kind of cream all. So I'm creaming together the sugars and the cashew butter. My camera cut off, so I don't know how much footage I got, but we're just creaming together the cashew butter, the maple sugar that I put in here, and then I put in some date syrup instead of molasses. You can use molasses, but this is all I had, and then we threw in some vanilla extract. Now we're going to go ahead and throw in the spices. And as I said before, my cashew butter is quite thick because this is a new kind that I'm using. It's Justin's. So I'm using a new kind of cashew butter, but if your cashew butter is too thick, just kind of throw it in the microwave for a little bit and maybe get it softened so that the mixture will be a lot easier to work with. But anyways, let's go ahead and throw in the spices. So we got ginger, of course, gotta have ginger with gingerbread, Christmas trees or cookies, right? So I'm gonna throw in some ginger, a little something to work with there. So I've put in some cinnamon, some ginger, and we're gonna throw in some nutmeg. So we're just gonna throw in some nutmeg. You don't have to throw in nutmeg, but who are you kidding? Nutmeg is life. Nutmeg is like that extra spice that's missing, that you taste the dessert and it's like something's missing. That's nutmeg. You can also throw nutmeg in savory dishes as well, which I know is kind of strange, but then I'm just going to throw in a little bit of allspice. It feels so good to get back into the grind of cooking. I have not cooked in weeks. I have not baked in weeks. I've just been, you know, enjoying myself, taking a break from the kitchen. But you know, it's Christmas time. It's time to get back in this kitchen. Seriously, it is. So, I might get a little bit of water to add to this. Just a little drizzle. Just the cashew butter replaces butter fabulous. I mean, it's a wonderful replacement if you're not, you know, against a little bit of nuts. It's just a wonderful replacement. I am going to go ahead and add in the dry ingredients so we can get these cookies on the road, right? Let me get some salt. A pinch of sea salt in there. And taste the mixture. If you feel like you want more cinnamon or ginger or whatever, taste it, adjust it to your taste buds and to your liking. So I'm going to use this gluten-free flour, which I already have most of it measured out here. I'm gonna use between a cup and a fourth to a cup and 3/4. So just whatever works until I get a consistency, a dough that I'm comfortable with. So let's go ahead and add in the baking agents. I'm gonna add in some baking soda. You want a nice dough that you can roll out and create these cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread this out. I do not have a rolling pin. That's really what I need for Christmas, is a rolling pin. I'm just kidding. I could use a rolling pin. I don't know why I don't, but I definitely could. So yeah, what do you guys want for Christmas? I know that most of you guys watching are adults, but hey, you know, there's always something that we need, right? Socks. Socks are like one of the, it's weird, but it's like when people give me socks for Christmas, I get really excited because I'm always misplacing myself. Like I always need socks. Socks are just one of those things that you always need. So if you're trying to think about a good gift for someone, socks. You'll be surprised how happy they'll be when they open up the gift and they see some socks. And you know, things like hand lotion, hand sanitizer, those things. I love those things too. So I just got my little Christmas tree. I'm just gonna make as many Christmas tree cookies as I can with the dough. And the dough would probably be even darker than this if we used molasses. I already got my oven preheated, 350. So we're gonna cook about 8 to 10 minutes. And we're gonna be done. Put this over here so you guys can see my progress. So yeah, it's kind of weird being in the kitchen again, feeling my way around it, getting myself together, because I didn't really cook for Thanksgiving, so I'm really just getting back into the grind.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
And you can refrigerate this dough overnight if you choose, but seeing how thick and firm this dough is, I really don't see the need in refrigerating it, but you can refrigerate it. That works. Okay, so I think this is going to be the first batch of cookies. We're going to throw our Christmas trees in the oven. Let's see, if you have some extra sugar, you can sprinkle that over the top. Let's see if I have any extra maple sugar in here. I don't really have any extra sugar, so. But if you have some raw sugar or whatever, you can sprinkle that over the top. Anyways, these are going to go in the oven, 350, about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to make the second batch, work on making the second batch as well, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit when the Christmas cookies are done. Oh, I'm so excited. Christmas, folks. Oh yeah, that is Christmas for sure. We're gonna let this cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the second batch. They're just the cutest little things. I made some frosting out of some raw coconut butter, but you can use the frosting. It's optional. I don't even know if I'm going to end up using it on it. Maybe I'll put it on some of the cookies, but you really don't need frosting for these cookies. Anyways, I think it's time for a taste test, but I think what would be proper is that I taste it by the Christmas tree, because this Christmas tree is so cute. I want you guys to see it. Come here. Cute. I gotta put the camera down somewhere though. Cut off the light in here. I'm gonna start a fire so that it looks all cozy and Christmassy while we taste these cookies. See that? This is like the ideal Christmas atmosphere, guys. Camera. Okay. All right. I think I finally got it. Oh, camera tipped. Is that okay? All right. So, got the cookies. Guys, these are good cookies. I would say though, using date syrup makes them taste a little lighter. So if you like that rich, you know, kind of heavier molasses taste, you'll want to use molasses, which I prefer molasses, but they're still good. I never would have thought, like, in years past, I've never traded the molasses for anything else. So using date syrup was pretty interesting. So anyways, guys, I know this video was a little, but I'm back and I hope to bring you guys more Christmas videos, and I will see you guys again very soon. Have a wonderful Christmas holiday, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Listen to plenty of Christmas carols, bake plenty of Christmas cookies, and I will see you again. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye. I need some milk. Chestnuts are roasting on an open fire.